Alright, what's up there, YouTube? So this is a quick video on whether or not you guys are interested or not. If you guys like Dead by Daylight as much as I do, and you like horror things and whatever, and you just kind of want to play around with the models, I've went ahead and, to the best of my ability, tried to scale down the avatars, the weapons, etc. Added the sound files and that kind of thing to my MediaFire account. So if any of you guys are interested in any of the campers, any of the slashers, they're already going to be ported over. This includes the base model, reference model, and then any cosmetic type variants to those models. So the doctor's asylum outfit, etc. So here we all, for example, I have campers here. And this is constantly going to be updating, by the way. So I don't have every single survivor yet, and I don't have every single slasher yet, but it will be coming. So just keep your eyes on this over the course of a few weeks, few months. I'm trying to bust through this as quickly as possible. As far as cosmetics go, I'm going to be starting heavily on the survivors with certain ones that people play as. Not so much just retextures of the reference models. It's just going to be any of the ones that pop out the most to me and are the most popular that I'm going to be doing as a port. So yeah, so this is how it works. Here you have campers, and then if we go over to let me see, for example, if we go to Nia Carlson, you'll have the reference regular Carlson before cosmetics, and then you'll have the Harajuku, which, if you guys remember, that's the one with the when 2.2.0 came out. It came out with a bunch of these Japanese variant type cosmetics, and here's Nia's, for example. So yeah, that's the campers. I have more slashers than I do campers. So Doctor here, I'm starting to work on. Currently, I'm starting to work on the Halloween cosmetics that are coming out for Dead by Daylight. I've already used Quick BMS for 2.3.0. There's an event called the Blight event, which I'll probably post a quick image of what that looks like and what the cosmetics look like for you. Yeah, I've gotten the Doctor here ported over. So it's gonna be expect these Halloween cosmetics to uh, change in the course of a few weeks or a few days, because these are just reference names. I don't know quite specifically what these Halloween cosmetic names are gonna be called. They're just kind of a filler. So Dr. Blight is just what I've put it as, and then there's a trapper, there's the nurse, there's the hillbilly, and I've just called them Hillbilly Blight, Trapper Blight. And for the weapons, I don't know the weapon names for these yet, so they are just going to be called template. So yeah, I'm going to be re-uploading these once the cosmetics actually come out, but at least it gives you an opportunity to mess with them. Um, for example, what I'm kind of disappointed about, though, in the recent Unity update, I can't remember what update it was, they've disabled legacy animations as of this video, so this really deeply disturbs me, because the Dr. Blight, you guys will be really really impressed with the animations for his eyeballs on his head. They move all around his head, but you can't use those animations because, as far as in my experience, I've always ever used legacy animations to get the animations to work properly on the avatar. So, but there's detailed instructions for you guys as far as like. So some of the textures use alpha maps. I've specifically labeled in the README that if you read the README, it'll say which textures have alpha maps already applied to them. All you have to do is use the right shader. The alpha maps are just like the hair maps. You just put them as double-sided. For the two-sided shader, you use the cutout option, and then you adjust the slider to your liking. So I've tried my best with putting a detailed instructions on how to set up the avatar properly, and especially for the Doctor, because the Doctor uses two parts to get the animations to work properly. Or at least my little workaround is you have to use the eyeballs are a separate mesh, and I've applied the animation to that mesh specifically, and then I've saved it as a separate FBX from the actual Doctor model. So you have to add them both to it, and you have to put the eyeballs into the armature yourself through Unity, not Blender, Unity. So like I said, there's a README on it. You guys will be all right. So you guys can kind of look through it and see what it is. And in the README, it even says that this is a beta PTB model and that expect changes for the Blight models specifically. So, but yeah, I mean, you know, I'm trying my best to get most of the cosmetics. I mean, I got the Trapper cosmetics. Here's the regular. Here's some of the cosmetic variants. You know, Spirit. I'm going to be working on the Spirit cosmetics too here pretty soon, and probably Hag as well. So yeah. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, just feel free to let me know. If you guys want to see any cosmetics that you want me to port over specifically, or unless you want to give it a try and port them over yourself, then go ahead. I will put a detailed list on whose most important cosmetics you want to see the most if I haven't already ported it over for you guys. So yeah, have a good one.